Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to read the objection. So the objection, I mean, Sosa is going to begin kind of aggressively. Just says like coherentism certainly appears to be false, and here's why it appears to be false. What we want to do is think about the whole set of things I believe. And many of the things I believe are just specifically about me and about now. So like, for example, I currently believe that I'm recording a video. So like, I believe that at 11 a.m. on whatever day it is, I am recording a video. Okay. And so you can, Sosa points out, many of these beliefs that we have would be expressed by things like this. I have this feature, or this is true of me, and certain things are true now, or maybe are just stated in the present tense. Okay. Now he defines what he calls the self-abstract of this collection of sentences. So you think about like all of those sentences that I believe that have that form. They're about me or they're about now. And what we're going to do is just take the word I or me out of there. Literally. So you just take those beliefs that I have, remove the word I or me, and then you have things that don't make sense anymore, right? So like currently I believe that I am recording a video, and I'm going to replace that with currently believe I'm recording a video, right? And it's no longer a thing I can believe, but it makes sense sort of as an object that I can think about. My belief, but with me removed from it. And you can do the same thing about now, right? I believe that I am now recording a video. You could say instead, I believe that I am recording a video. And you could just like imagine leaving a gap in there for a certain time to be specified. Okay, so we do that. And now we're gonna refill all those gaps, but differently, okay? And so like, Sosa has this complicated example about social security numbers, but it doesn't matter, right? We can just like take the time instead of being now and make it 10 years from now, and then take the place for a person where it was about me and replace it with someone else. And so like I could say something about like, you know, the previous owner of the dog owned by the eldest daughter of the richest person in Missouri in 10 years. I don't know, I just choose a description of a human. And so like just, it doesn't matter, you know, like the tallest person in Oklahoma in 10 years from now, or whatever, it doesn't matter. You just choose a description of a human, and we're just going to put that person, that description of a human in for all of the I's, and we're going to put 10 years from now in for all of the times. Okay. Now the problem is, so presumably my collection of beliefs about myself are coherent and consistent in some sense. And like, so if what makes a belief justified is its coherence with a sufficient body of beliefs. Now, take all of those beliefs that we just formed, where we replaced me with like the tallest person in Oklahoma, and we replaced now with 10 years from now. That collection of beliefs should be just as coherent as my collection of beliefs right now. All we did was change the human, change the time. And now we have a collection of beliefs that should be coherent. But none of them should be justified, right? So like, there's no reason for me to be justified in believing that 10 years from now, the tallest person in Oklahoma will be recording a video. That's totally unjustified as a belief. But relative to that body of beliefs we just formed, it seems totally coherent. And that's a big problem, right? We somehow can't have, like, we want to say coherence does sort of somehow play a role in justification, but it can't be the whole story. Because if it was the whole story, then that belief that says, the tallest person in Oklahoma will be recording a video 10 years from now would be just as coherent as the belief that I am recording a video right now. Why? Because we just like changed the body of beliefs by systematically replacing me with the tallest person in Oklahoma, and now with 10 years from now. And that resulting set of beliefs should be just as coherent as my current set of beliefs. Okay, so that's the big objection. And what happens from here is Sosa presents many objections to this objection. So let's pay attention to sort of like the dialectical position here. Like there's this view, coherentism. Sosa presents an objection to it. And the objection has to do with this like shifting. Take your current set of beliefs, shift them in this systematic way. Replace yourself with this other person, replace now with this other time. That resulting set of beliefs should be just as coherent as your current set of beliefs. And therefore, coherentism is false. And now we're presenting objections to the objection. Okay, so reasons to say, actually, no, that resulting set of beliefs isn't as coherent as you thought. So that's the plan. Read through these objections and then come back and watch the next video.